A Sunday special here in Hohoe as Hohoe United step up against Asante Kotoko. Hohoe coming to this game from a confident mood, having beaten GPLMW13 United for their first ever away win in the Ghanaian top flight last weekend. For Asante Kotoko, they want to return to winning ways. They drew with Mediama at home last weekend by 2-2, and they've come here in Hohoe just to make amends and get back to where they belong.
Asante Kotoko fans mix in there, and everyone is expectant of very wonderful game this afternoon. The two sides are eagerly looking for victories, and it's going to be quite interesting.
Hohoe United, the last time they played at home, they are unable to win. They actually drew against a 10-man 11 wonders team. They actually gone 3 home games without a win, and these fans are expecting them to return to winning ways because they intended to use this grounds as a fortress, and they've remained in this venue with just 1 defeat out of 6 games. They won just 2 and drawn tries so far, but they truly want to make this grounds a fortress, and the Kotoko game comes as a big test for them. Usman Safiano leads his charges from the tunnel. This venue, Asante Kotoko, in their away strips, green and yellow over black shorts, and Hohoe United, their dominant red tops over white shorts to match here.
Well, there's going to be a lot more pressure on them. There's going to be a lot more expectations from them. Many would want to see them win against Kotoko, a result that they would hold on for years to come the rest of the season. And I'm sure, judging from how Kotoko have flagged their efforts in the last couple of games, they haven't been overly also dominant away, despite having a very good start to the season. This could be an opportunity for the home team.
The pride of Hohoe, the home side United, and their more illustrious opponents, Asante Kotoko. It's a big day in Hohoe. Everywhere you pass through the streets and corners of Hohoe, you get the feeling that something big is happening in this town. That's the lineup for the home side, Hohoe United Football Club. Goalkeeper, Kweku Musa imposed. At left back is Yusuf Salifu, right is Aruna. Then the usual suspects in central defense, Kwame and Adomako. In midfield is Alosode, Daniel Osei Jr., Sofianu Osman, the main man and captain, is playing right behind Odro Odum and Sena Ati. Formidable setup by Coach Abdul Bashiru. Tijani Abdul Rahim Bashiru, he knows Kotoko too well from his days at Hartsabok through to Legon Cities and just recently Young Apostles. So he knows too well what Abdul Karim Zito and his charges present here in Hohoe this afternoon. Now Asante Kotoko, familiar faces. Mohamed Kamara imposed. Hamza Tambusa plays at right back in the absence of Lord Amwa, who is suspended. Zakaria Fuseni and Samba in defense centrally with Joseph Amwa at left back. Adam Inusa plays on the wings alongside Amidu Akwa. Baba Yaya plays right behind Donzo. There is Seth Kojo and Hubert Jehu in that midfield for Asante Kotoko this afternoon. Karim Zito will have to do without the suspended Amwa and the injured Patrick Essiedu. The regular wing backs for them this afternoon will be missing. They're also playing without some more injured players. Something that Karim Zito has been lamenting about in the last couple of weeks. The battle lines are drawn and all is set for this big kickoff here in Hohoe. This coverage of the Ghana Premier League is powered by Adisa Productions and live on TV3, Onua TV and Max TV. Gideon Kofi takes a look at his watch, waiting for the final signal from his assistant referees. Another look at his watch. That's the kickoff for this afternoon's fixture here in Hohoe. It's United up against Asante Kotoko. Match day 13 of the Ghana Premier League. Hohoe United versus Asante Kotoko.
Lots of energy expected in this game, lots of vibrancy. You cannot make bad decisions. Only prudent decisions, and lack of concentration will cost you.
Hohoe United interested in this early incursion, but the flag has gone up. Good play. Here's Osman Sofian. Chance for Hohoe. He drives one, misses the pole by a whisker. And he did really go for that one.
Look at that edge. He went past Joseph Amwa, struggled to pick up the pace with him. He blasted one, missing the post.
Hohoe has got a lot more men behind him. Kotoko trying to do the build-up gradually, but they eventually lose possession to the home side.
Additionally, they seem to organize themselves very well, limiting that space for Kotoko to plunge through.
Senati is a good pass to Odro, who's got Hamzata to beat. 10 minutes in Hohoe, no goals between Hohoe United and Asante Kotoko. Free kick and a yellow card to Musa Hamzata for bringing down William Odro. Here is Odro up against Husseini Zakaria onto the path of Usman, sends it across again, so close for the home side of Hohoe United, but just that connection.
I was quite surprised that they are missing all these glorious opportunities. The captain creating all those brilliant goal-scoring opportunities. Well, he didn't really have a rosy time with the Porcupines. Very strong aerially.
This should be a foul, but yes, that's a foul. I thought the referee had hesitated to whistle, but Samba O'Neill knew he was the last man and just had to bring his man down, Francis Odum. He talks about he hesitating to renew his contract with Asante Kotoko.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Odro bends one, and it's a stunner. An absolute beauty. Oh my word. Hohoe United have jumped into the lead, and it's a brilliant free kick taken by William Odro. Spectacular. Kamara was caught ball watching with no answers whatsoever.
He couldn't do anything, absolutely nothing he could have done about the strike. Excellent delivery, a peach of a strike from William Odro.
Oh, magnificent. And it's turned Hohoe Stadium. Spectacular goal scored by Odro. He actually scored for Hohoe in that 4-1 win over Karela at this venue. We're into the final seconds of stoppage time to end the first half here at the Hohoe Stadium. United hanging on to their lead. Usman loses the ball and is left it behind him. And here is Baba Aqua. Poor pass cleared away by Kwame. Gideon Coffee whistles to bring the first half to an end here. Very entertaining and exciting game we witnessed here with Hohoe United dominating. Half-time at the Hohoe Stadium. Hohoe United 1. Asante Kotoko 0. Gideon Coffee, a look at his watch, blows the whistle, and it's Hohoe United who gets us going for second half action here at the Hohoe Sports Stadium. Odum. Daniel will say here is Sena Ati. Clean challenge by Samba. Here is Baba. So much space. He's got Ako on the left. He comes to the right and finds Adam Inusa. Checks onto his left. Goes for a drive. Defended well by Hohoe. Not too good defensively, but it's Adam Inusa again. Modifin Donzo. The foul against Seth Kojose.
Very good defensive work there coming from Yusuf Salifu. Not giving him any inch to run the ball.
Baba in the middle. Seth Kojose. Here is Amwa. Space to drive. Amwa drives one. Kwekumusa doesn't deal with it well.
Kwekumusa parrying it right back into play. Donzo a bit late, but credit to Adumako.
In their first ever Premier League season, they haven't lost to the biggest clubs in Ghana. They held Hazard to a drawn game on match day 1, and they are just a minute of regulation time away from a win against Kotoko. They're going for a second as they probe through the right side.
And you can see Odro there waiting. He wants the game to end as quickly as it can so that his goal will be the only goal that was scored in this game for a historic win for his side.
Kick of the afternoon. Musa delivers. Here's Anane. He drives and it goes outside. It's a goal kick.
That was a very good delivery there from him. He knew he had to turn, but his shot just missing the post by inches.
History has been made. The very first Premier League meeting between these two sides have seen the home team, Hohoe United FC, beating Asante Kotoko by 1-0.
It's been an excellent game, full of everything you would want to see in a football match. And that is a historic victory. It had to take that ingenuity from William Odro to separate the two sides. And it's going to be merrymaking in the tower. It's Sunday. And the environment in and around Hohoe will celebrate this.
But that goal from William Odro will make the headlines in the next week. Full time, Hohoe United 1, Asante Kotoko 0.